it's 2 seconds. Now it's live. So we're good to go. So welcome to another episode of Unicorn Perspective, guys. This is an exciting one because usually I'm talking with, friends of mine who were just, kind of just friends in the industry. Today I'm talking to somebody I'm not a friend with. I'm just kidding. I'm talking to somebody that's a friend of mine, but also a business partner, and we're doing some exciting stuff with. So there's a little different relationship, and it's probably the first time that we've done an episode of the Unicorn Perspective with somebody who broke into somebody else's home. So Morgan is at any moment somebody may come home and take him out of the house that he broke into to film, but it's a beautiful house and it's a beautiful office setup. Yeah, so it's got a boom mic in the corner there, and if anybody has any legal related questions, Morgan is a lawyer for the day because there's a law degree behind his head. Yeah, but keep in mind this is not his office, so he's technically not a lawyer. But I think the power of the law applies to anybody that's near a degree. I think it's the way it works, right? So this will be an interesting one because usually I'm talking to people who it's much more like marketing focused, right? So it's like people that are direct response marketers and very deep in the industry. I talked to Roland Frazier. It's a little different because he's kind of similar to what you have going on. You're involved in a bunch of different businesses. You're buying companies. You're doing all kinds of exciting stuff. But I think the most important question, based on the sheet of questions you sent over in topics, and Morgan sent over a list of topics that he could talk about, and they're all great topics, but I think the most important one was the last one, which is how to properly organize a fantasy football league for your office. And so we can just start there, but we can, as in seriousness, I think one of the interesting things is you have you're in between offices right now. You have a lot of people in your office, and they're all kind of working different projects, and it seems like it's like organized chaos. So I guess the first thing that I would say is like, how do you actually manage people? Like, how do you find the right person? How do you manage them? How do you keep morale up? You guys have a fun environment, at least the times that we've come in there. Maybe you told everyone just to like, you better behave. And if you don't, you're not getting pizza Fridays. One sec, Morgan. One second. I knew something would have to go wrong. So for whatever reason, it hasn't pulled your video into the live stream for whatever reason. So what I'm gonna do, because I think everyone just thought I was just talking to myself when I didn't realize that, because it's worked every week for the last 8 weeks without any issues. So we may have to restart over, and really I just wanted to waste your time today and have you spend an extra few minutes with me. But I have no idea why it decided this time not to pull somebody's camera in. Okay, so guys, we're gonna do a restart. This is our it's only our 8th time doing it, so you'd think we'd get it down pat on time number 8. But we'll go live in just another minute. We're gonna fix this out. It's all Morgan's fault because he had to go into some fancy office, so blame Morgan. But all seriousness, we'll be right back. Okay, one sec.